And we're going to close our eyes and focus at the third eye point. So go ahead and just close your eyes. And I want all of us to focus on our spine, sitting up tall. Imagine that there's a balloon way at the top of the ceiling, a helium balloon that it's just floating, and it's got a long string attached to the top of our spinal column. And it's just gently pulling our spinal column straight, helping to create space, elongate our vertebrae. Our eyes are closed. I want you to relax your shoulders down and back. And just focus on your breath, inhaling and exhaling through the nose. Notice your forehead and your scalp, and just keep them soft. And roll the eyes upward and inward. Imagine that you had a point right between your eyebrows, and you're trying to look at this dot right between the eyebrows, and just roll it up, focusing there, gently stretching your eye muscles. Relax your jaw, relax your tongue. Bring the chin slightly inward. We're going to bring our heart centers a little bit forward. Relax the arms. Beautiful. And just try to focus on relaxing, just slowing your breath down. And you can put your hands on your tummy if you like, and I want you to feel your hands as you breathe. See if you can feel the expansion of your belly, just a gentle expansion, and then feel it come in as you exhale. And notice in your body where you're feeling tension today. See if you can become aware, if you feel it at your heart, you feel it in your shoulders. Maybe you feel it in your mind. Maybe your mind's very busy. And just send the breath, keep sending it down as you inhale. See if you can send it now all the way into the area where you're sitting. See if you can bring deeper breath into your body. If you're feeling any fear, notice what you're afraid of. And we're going to get ready to tune in. We're going to tune in with the mantra Om Namo Gurudev Namo. So Om, and then you want to feel kind of your throat. Om, feel it in your throat as well. Namo Gurudev Namo. So this means I bow to the divine teacher inside myself. And I want us, as we chant this, to really focus on the vibration. The purpose of this is like the vibration, to feel like, like we're a musical instrument, our whole bodies. And as we chant these sounds, particularly since they're not in English, but it's more about focusing on the sound, feel where it goes in our bodies. So notice it vibrate, and if you don't feel a lot of breath today, that's okay. Like if you're not able to, you don't feel like you have a lot of power, that's okay. But just notice as we chant this. We're going to chant it 3 times. So we're going to rub our hands together. And we're going to think of our bodies as this beautiful musical instrument. So go ahead and press the palms together, thumbs into the sternum, arms are parallel to the ground. We're going to roll the eyes upward and inward at the third eye point. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Exhale. Inhale to the base of the spine. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. And on this next inhale, we'll chant it together. Take a deep breath in. Om Namo Gurudaya Namo. Om Namo Gurudaya Namo. Om Namo Gurudaya Namo. Inhale, hold and suspend the breath, and as you do so, just focusing in on an intention you want to dedicate today's practice to. So, for example, feeling more calm, feeling happy, feeling peaceful. Maybe you want to send your wishes to your family. And exhale. Inhale deeply, solidify your intention. And it can be a word. And exhale. Beautiful, everyone. Excellent. So we're going to do some warm-ups. We're going to warm up our body, and we're going to take our hands onto our shoulders, 4 fingers in the front, thumbs in the back. We're going to inhale and twist to our left, exhale right. In some yoga books, they call this the washing machine. So we're going to think of ourselves as, if you've ever opened up your washing machine when it's still activating, you might see it move. So we're going to inhale and twist to the left, exhale right. The head stays with the body, so we're just moving from the torso, and think of yourself like a washing machine. Inhale left, exhale right. So when I say inhale, you want to breathe in as you move to your left, breathe out as you move to your right. And inhaling through the nose. Very nice, everyone. And inhale, take a deep breath in, hold the breath. Exhale and relax. Good. We're going to take our hands onto our knees or our shins, and we're going to inhale the heart center forward, exhale back. Inhale forward, exhale back, flexing our spine. Good. Close your eyes. So I'm going to turn to the side so you can kind of see. So it's just kind of our upper body, placing the hands on the knees or the shins. And as I'm bringing my body forward, and same with you, I want you to take a breath in. As you curl back, exhale, and a little bit more. And inhale, take a deep breath in through the nose. Bring the spine straight. Exhale. Good. We're going to take our shoulders and squeeze up to the ears and take a breath in and then exhale and drop. Inhale up, exhale down, and do the best you can. And just squeeze. Sometimes we can feel a lot of tightness in our shoulders, our neck. Close your eyes. Beautiful. A little bit more. And inhale, squeeze the shoulders up. Hold. Exhale and relax. Very nice, everyone. All right. So I'm sitting in this easy pose. And we're going to take, and we're going to do we're going to make a circle with our lower back, like we're trying to draw a circle on the ceiling, like if our head was a pencil. Imagine we're going to try to draw. We want to keep our body very straight, though. You can be like a giant marker, and you're going to draw an imaginary circle on the ceiling. So as we come forward, we're going to take a nice deep breath in through the nose. As we move back, exhale. And we're going to draw this circle slowly. Or if you want to go fast, but just being very mindful with the breath. So we want to breathe constant. That means to just breathe slowly. Close your eyes, keeping your face just soft. Take a deep breath in and come center. Beautiful. Exhale. And we'll begin moving the opposite direction. So we're going to make the circle the opposite way. So imagine your giant marker. Maybe that's like a compass. And we're trying to draw this circle on the ceiling. Again, breathe in through your nose as you come forward. Exhale back. So all of this teaches us that when we're in like a situation in our lives where it feels stressful or we don't feel happy, we feel scared, we can always refer back to what we learned in yoga to keep our body relaxed. Slowing your circle down. Beautiful. Let's take a deep breath in and come center. Exhale. We're going to take our legs out in front of us, separating them to a comfortable distance. So I've got one foot over here and one foot. My legs are kind of stretched out. Hold on. And just staying nice and relaxed. The legs are straight. We're going to inhale and reach the arms up, nice and tall, like we're trying to touch the ceiling. We're going to turn to one side, either maybe our right or our left, and keep it slow, very slowly. Exhale down and reach. Feel this nice stretch. Come on up. Inhale, reach up. Turn to the opposite side and exhale down. Inhale up. Beautiful. Exhale down. Inhale up, reach, and exhale down. And you might feel more flexible. You're doing great. Nice. Take this opportunity to breathe and really reach as if you were trying to touch the sky. And let's reach up. Inhale up. Stretch. Exhale. Release the arms. Come sitting back into easy pose, and we're going to do one more warm up. So we're going to work on our hearts today. So about bringing in more love, allowing, and love is just such important, obviously very important. It helps us feel safe, helps us feel supported. So before we get into that, we are going to bring our arms up to 60 degrees. And then we'll take our hands into fists except for our thumbs. We're going to reach up and we're going to do something called the breath of fire. So when we do the breath of fire, what we want to do is you're going to pull. Let's put our hands first on our belly. And you're going to pull. So your hands are on your belly. And I want all of us to exhale through the nose. So like you're almost like you're blowing your nose. So think about like when you've got a tissue and you go. And what I want us to feel as we exhale, like we're blowing our nose, I want you to feel your tummy coming in towards your spine. So you're drawing your tummy in. And then just release it. So we want to just coordinate pulling the navel in and exhaling. Let's take a short break. Does anyone have any questions? So this is to like, I want us to think about what we're doing here is we're creating actually like some fire in our belly. It's so cool. And it's going to give us a lot of energy. So let's try it. We're going to bring our arms up, curl the fingers in, do your breath with fire, or you can just do long, deep breathing and begin. Good, you're doing great. We'll do just a little more. Keep practicing. You want to focus on keeping that spine straight. I know our arms are kind of hurting us a little maybe, or our neck. We're going to go a little more. I want us to keep our face soft. Keep those arms straight. And we're going to take a deep breath in now. I want you to stretch your arms up. My hands are still in fists. Bring those thumb tips together. And then you're going to open your fingers wide. Stretch up. Exhale slowly. And then we're going to release our arms very slowly like giant wings. And relax. Beautiful. Very nice. So I invite you for a moment, if anyone wants to share, when you think of the heart, I want you to tell me, if you want to share, feel free to unmute yourself and you can share with everyone what comes to mind. It can be anything. You can think of a color. You can think of what comes to mind when you think of heart, if anything. And if you don't have anything to share, it's okay.
Love.
Love, yeah.
Happiness.
Very nice.
Happiness.
What else?
Happiness.
Happiness. So good. Yes.
Yeah.
So beautiful. What do we know? And that's awesome. Our heart is so cool because we know it to be about love and happiness. And then now let's share what we know about our actual hearts in our bodies. So our hearts, of course, are very important. You know, they keep us alive. So it's a very important organ. So today we'll talk about that. And as we go through the yoga set, just think about your own heart. Think about what does love feel like to you, even if it can be anything, you know, love for a pet, love for a family member, love for your friends, love for anything, something you like to do. And so we'll think about that today. And this is about expanding our love. So we're going to come into easy pose and then go ahead now. If you want, go ahead, let's have everyone mute themselves. Oh, Cham, I'm so sorry. Did you want to share?
I didn't give you a chance.
Actually, I had one of my oblique observations. This
Sure.
will start negative. I think of some of the wonderful people I've known when you say they're full of heart and yet they've had heart attacks or whatever.
Oh,
But my definition of heart is it's a setter in motion of your soul and your intellect.
absolutely. That's beautiful.
Okay.
Very, very nice. Thank you so much. I'm so sorry. I almost didn't let you share. Beautiful, everyone. So I appreciate that. We're going to come sitting in easy pose, and it's going to be a very simple posture. We're going to just take our hands like we did in the beginning. Palms are touching together. We're going to take our thumbs and push them in our little crevice there. We're right at our heart center, and the fingers are pointed up. Now, it's a very simple pose that people do, particularly maybe when they pray. This posture, they say, also helps to balance our brains. So the right and left hemisphere, balance our body. We're going to sit tall. We're going to try to be still. And we're going to close, it's difficult sometimes, we're going to close our eyes and just begin to breathe long and deep through the nose. And go ahead now and begin. Keep your body relaxed, except pressing the palms. You don't have to press hard. And just breathe right at the heart center. Breathe into the space of your own heart. Go ahead and tune into your own heart. And I'm going to do it with you. If it gets uncomfortable to sit in easy pose, feel free to stretch your legs out. Focus your concentration. See if you can focus on the beat of your heart. Let's see if we can get quiet enough within ourselves to see if we can even sense our own heartbeat. It's easier to sense maybe when it's going fast. Let's see if you can meditate on your own heartbeat. And I want us to take just nice deep breaths. Getting quiet within our own selves. Sometimes going quiet can be kind of difficult because we'll try to be busy or we'll try to distract ourselves. You're doing great. We're almost there. Continue to tune into your own heart. Maybe if you see a certain color come up. And take a deep breath in through your nose. Hold the breath gently. And exhale, release. We're going to shake our hands out a little. Let's shake our legs out, come out of easy pose. And through this breathing, I want us to notice, you know, if the mind is kind of busy, if you're thinking about stuff or, you know, you feel busy, see if you can notice, like, for example, if we're focusing in on the heart, notice if you notice any colors coming up, or see if you can find a description, like, you know, what your heart might feel like. And you can just, you don't have to say it out loud, but just notice what it feels like to yourself. Okay, good job, everyone. We're going to go into our next posture. We're going to need a little bit more space here. And I'm going to show it to you first, and then you can set yourselves up. It is back platform pose, but not with our arms. We're going to be using our elbows. Bear with me for a second. I'm just going to make the camera angle a little better, because I want you to be able to see my whole body. All right. I'm going to come onto my back, but not fully on my back. I'm going to take my arms. I'm going to bend my elbow like this and get ready to place myself with my hands by my side. My heels are on the ground. I'm going to just move my skirt a little bit. And then I'm going to lift my bottom off the ground and just hold. And begin to breathe long and deeply through the nose. If you start to shake, that's just a sign that your muscles are really working. And if it gets too intense, you can take a break and come back up. We're going to really possibly feel this in the arms. We're going to squeeze our legs to help us. So take a moment. I want you to make a little space for yourself where you're going to put your body, and then we'll start. So go ahead. Come onto your back, bring your arms to your side, and then we are going to lift. And the head is just, it's not hanging back, it's just, it can be upright. Squeeze your buttocks and go ahead and start. If you want to bring your head back a little bit, that's fine. Long, deep breaths. And this can be a challenge, and that's okay. Come back onto your bottom to rest, and then come back up. Soften your face. Keep your eyes closed if you can, or keep them open, whatever is comfortable for you. And challenge. Feel that where it's challenging for you. Could be in the arms. If there's any pain anywhere, notice your alignment of your body. You might want to shift your shoulders a little bit. We can think of ourselves like a ramp. Like if somebody were to roll a car down or a ball. And we want to think of our bodies, if it were a ramp, would it be straight? Could we roll some kind of toy down? And if it's not perfectly straight, that's okay. Keep practicing. Squeeze, tighten. Tighten those legs. I'm going to take a look and see how you're doing. Looks good. Breath is long and deep. Tighten the stomach. If it gets to be too much, we don't want to overexert ourselves. Just rest. We're going to go another 30 seconds.
So really tighten your bottom, your legs, your arms. Good. Excellent, everyone. Good. Take a deep breath in, hold, exhale, and then slowly come onto your back and recover and just rest. Slow your breath down. Rest. And then either turn to your side and come up to sitting. Actually, we're going to come up. Yeah, come on up. Good. That's a difficult one, but you guys, it looked really good. And that was for 3 minutes. So we're going to do now, we're going to actually come up into rock pose. So rock pose is sitting on our heels. So what you can do is come up onto all fours, your hands below your shoulders, your knees below your hips, and then just push yourself back, sitting on your heels. And what we're going to do, all right, so we're going to take our left hand with the thumb down as best as we can in front of the heart center with the palm facing forward. We're going to take our right hand and place it on top. So left hand first, palm is facing forward, right hand on top, and then we're going to curl the fingers together. And what we're going to do is we're going to be shifting it up and down with the breath. So we want to keep the hands right together at the heart center. You don't have to pull hard. And as far as the breath is concerned, so on the inhale, so when you take a breath in, you're going to lift your left elbow. Inhale the left elbow up. Exhale the right elbow. So let's practice for a moment, and then you're going to close your eyes. Inhale the left. Exhale and the right. So it's like a teeter-totter. Beautiful. Looks good, everyone. We're going to go ahead and start. Close your eyes and begin. Focus at your heart. Think about your own heart. If you were to draw your heart on a piece of paper, what would it look like? Would you want to make it shiny? Just think about it. Eyes are closed. Good. Do you want to move a little faster? To make it a fast teeter-totter. Last few seconds. Take a deep breath in and bring it right center and pull. Hold the breath, but you're not going to pull your hands apart. Now keep the hands together with that pressure and exhale. With the breath held up, I want you to squeeze up on your lower body. So squeeze up your lower body, squeeze the energy up. Release those muscles, but keep the hands together. Beautiful. And now we're going to take a deep breath in. Inhale. This takes practice. This is kind of helping us have some discipline. Exhale. And see if you can tighten all the muscles of your lower body. Release those muscles. Keep the hands there. Relax the breath, and we're going to do one more. It's a little tricky, but we've got this. We can do it. Inhale deeply. And squeeze those muscles. Exhale. And with the breath held out, go ahead and squeeze. And slowly, slowly release the hands and rest. We're going to come sitting back into easy pose. So just a cross-legged position. And we're just going to relax. We're going to make our hands into different postures. So these are called mudras. It's like a yoga posture for your hand. So this next exercise, we are going to take our, hold on, I'm so sorry. Okay, so our right hand is, our right hand, if you're right-handed, our hand that we write with. If you're left-handed, it's, of course, your other hand. We're going to do active Gyan Mudra. So we're going to take our first three fingers up. Good. And then this is very interesting. Our index finger, we're actually going to put the thumb on top of it. And then we're going to try to hold the rest of the fingers up. Very nice. Yeah. So make sure it's your right hand. And we're going to place this on our right knee. Okay? And this is going to help us have patience. So all those times that we want things to happen, but this is going to help all of us build patience. So we're going to take our left hand, and the fingers get to be all straight together. They're not going to have any yoga pose. And we're going to bring our arms up. The left arm is up at a 60-degree angle. So you're kind of pointing it up, and the right hand is down. The fingers of the left hand are straight, and our eyes are going to be open this time. I want you to pick a point, something that you see, and keep your eyes focused there. And we're going to meditate and just focus on our breath with our eyes open. And our breath is going to be long and deep. So it's not going to be totally up like if we're in class raising our hand, it's kind of a little bit off. Begin to just slow your breath down through your nose. And we're going to try, the challenge for us will be to keep still. Sometimes when we meditate, we feel immediately like we want to get up, but we're going to stay still. And having our arms this way is going to just help us be more relaxed, or it may not feel so relaxing, but it's kind of like we're practicing our concentration. Beautiful. I'm going to see how you guys are doing. If it gets to be too much, take a break and come back. Try to focus straight ahead on one point. Keep your eyes. And see if you can notice what's the part that's most difficult. Maybe you're distracted because your shoulder hurts or you're thinking about some other activity. And see if you can just focus on your breath. We're building our patience. Very nice. You know, look at the screen. Good. Yes. Excellent. Good job. This is feel free to stretch your legs out. And if your mind is, if you're thinking about a lot of things, see if you can count your own breath to yourself, not out loud, but count in your head. You know, if other things you're thinking about, something that happened yesterday or something that's going to happen tomorrow, see if you can distract your mind with your breath. And what you can do is inhale and see how long you can make your inhale. Count to yourself and then exhale and count. And numbers can be helpful to kind of distract the mind. We're almost there. We're going to go just under a minute. Good. We're going to try to keep those elbows straight. And let's go ahead. Let's take a deep breath in. Hold the breath. Straighten those arms. And exhale. Wow, good. We did it. I'm just going to grab a sip of water. We have one more exercise to do, meditative exercise for our heart. And then we're going to lie down and rest after that. So we'll do our meditative exercise for the heart. Then we'll take a short little break and rest. We're going to call that Shavasana. And then we'll do our meditation for helping us find our ground, you know, and I'll explain what that means. I'm just going to grab a sip of water. All right. Okay. Bring this a little closer. It's so great to meditate with all of you. Thank you. All right, we're going to take our what we're going to do is we're going to do long, deep breathing in this next exercise as well. And we are going to take our right hand and place it on our chest, where I guess our heart is over to the left, but we're actually going to, they say our heart center is in the center. So we'll take our right hand and place it over our heart center. And then our left hand, we're going to take it and see if we can place it behind our heart. So we'll see if we can stretch it up. If you were noticing today, like, oh, my hand is only going to here, that's perfectly fine. If you can place it higher and the palm is facing out. We're going to do this for a total of 3 minutes. And we're just going to kind of send our hearts warm, loving energy. Just sending your own heart through your breath. Just what, comfort. Thinking about the times when we felt really, really safe and comfortable, and bringing that to our heart center. And I want you to close your eyes. Hold your right hand over your heart. Your left hand is behind, making your heart into a sandwich. And you're going to close your eyes and just begin to breathe. And see if you can notice how your own heart feels, both, if you have a lot of muscle tension around there, or if you're feeling, see if you can notice if you feel any anxiety. And I want you to give comfort to your own heart center right now with this heart sandwich. And slow your breath down. Keep your body soft. So no matter what's going on in the outside world, just sending your own heart softness. Giving yourself permission to release any resentment. And see if you can, with your eyes closed, if any colors come up. What would your heart look like? Would it, how would you describe it? Notice if there are any bruises on your heart. And just being soft with your own heart and breathing long and deep. See if you can identify where the bruises are and why. You can also, at this point, imagine a mantra. And the suggested mantra for this meditation, if you like to use that, is Sat Nam. So as you inhale, you can say in your mind, Sat. And then Nam as you exhale. And Sat Nam means I am truth. And see if that works for you, if that's helpful to this practice. If it doesn't feel helpful, you don't have to do it. But continue to breathe, concentrating love at your own heart. See if you can focus on what love feels like. See if you can notice what feels loving in the world. What experiences around you feel loving? What doesn't feel loving to your own heart? What brings you joy? And what doesn't? And maybe identifying that so you can be able to keep the experiences, have more experiences that bring you love, happiness. We have a few more seconds of this meditation. And let's take a nice inhale. Keep your eyes closed. Exhale, and we're going to slowly release our hands and stretch gentle circles. All right, we are going to prepare ourselves to take a short rest. So before we turn out our lights, let's look around our mat or our space and see where's a nice area to lie down. That's important because, you know, we want to have a comfortable spot that we can feel, we can stretch our legs out and rest. And this rest is good for us because, you know, we did a lot with our arms, and this will help us just recover. All right, so once you've done that, what I'd like you to do, if you want to turn out the lights where you are, go ahead and do that. And then I want you to go ahead and lie down. So you don't have to turn out the lights. And we're going to take a short break. I'm going to play some music for you. And just give yourself, let's give ourselves permission to rest. I'm going to go ahead and stop my video, but you're going to still hear the music. But I'm still here.
And take a deep breath in. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And let's just gently begin to wiggle our fingers and wiggle your toes. Begin to make small circles with your wrists and small circles with your ankles, circling them one direction and then the opposite. Go ahead and rub your palms together at the center of your chest and pick your feet off the floor and rub the soles of your feet together. Good. Go ahead and bring your arms up above your head. You're going to stay on the mat and the legs out straight and stretch from the tips of the fingers to the tips of the toes. Just enough to feel a little stretch. Nice. We're going to bend our right knee into the chest, and we're going to keep our left leg straight. We're going to take our bent right knee with our left hand. We're going to place our left hand on the bent right knee and bring it across your body over to your left side. But we're going to try to keep both shoulders on the ground. We're going to take our right arm out to the right side, and we're going to look towards the right. So we're kind of in this twist. And we're just going to gently stretch. Let's come back to center, and we're going to change sides. So let's take our right leg straight now, and we're going to bend our left knee into our chest and take our bent left knee with our right hand and guide it across to the right side of our body, keeping our left leg bent. Again, keep both shoulders on the ground. Look towards your left and extend your left arm out and hold. Very nice. Let's come back to center, and we'll hug both knees into our chest and begin to rock from left to right. Very good. Just comforting, massaging our back on the ground, and then begin to rock from the base of the spine up to the top, and we'll come sitting into easy pose, and I'm going to turn my video back on. All right, I hope you had a nice little nap, maybe, or not a nap, but a rest. Maybe you did nap. I'm going to just change the music to prepare for our meditation. So we're going to do one more meditation before we end today. And it's going to be with our mantra, Sata Nama. But it's going to be different than Kirtan Kriya. So Sata Nama is very nice. And this helps us as we chant these sounds, Sata Nama, through change, because it helps us recognize that life can always, things are always changing. You know, we have the summertime, and then after summer, it's very hot in the summer, and then there's a lot of sunlight, and it stays light for a long time, and then we watch as, you know, time goes on, it becomes fall, and it gets a little cooler, and then we don't have as much sunlight, and then winter and so forth. So all of life, there's always change going on. And there's change from night to day. I'm sure we could think of a lot of examples. And so this meditation is going to help us with change, especially when there's the unknown involved. So what it's going to do is it's going to help us find our ground. You know, imagine this feeling when we don't have ground. It sounds like it could be kind of a anxious feeling. But this is going to help us have ground. So we're like, oh, I know where the ground is. You know, I feel safe. It's going to help us feel safe. Okay, so we're going to sit in a comfortable position. I'm going to sit in easy pose, and we want to just keep our back straight. Our eyes are going to be focused at the tip of the nose. So we're going to be a little cross-eyed. So let's practice what that feels like. We're going to focus at the tip of the nose through the meditation. And we're going to actually be chanting the sounds sa, ta, na, ma out loud. And we're going to let the sound come in through the top of the head and go out our forehead. So it's going to be like an L, just like with Kirtan Kriya. And we'll practice that, or we're going to try to make that happen. So every time we chant, it goes through the top of the head and out the forehead. And our eyes are, this time, unlike Kirtan Kriya, our eyes are focused at the tip of the nose. So don't worry about that just yet. We're going to talk about the mudra. Mudra is like the yoga position for our hands. We're going to take our left hand and we're going to make it into a cup, like a little cup, you know, so just kind of curve your fingers. And we're going to place this over our left ear. And the elbow, the upper arm is parallel to the ground. And then our right hand is, we're going to make it into a seashell. So try to picture, you know, if you've gone to the beach and you see those conch shells, you're going to make your hand in the shape of conch seashell. And you're going to place that on your right ear. Okay, so we're going to chant sa, ta, na, ma. And every time we chant, we're going to actually gently touch our left ear. Does everyone see that? Sa, ta, na, ma. Sa, ta, na, ma. Okay? And this is we're going to just explore this meditation together. I'll put a little music on so we don't feel so alone. We'll chant it out loud. And then the sound, the right hand is not moving, it's the left hand that's going to go with each chant. Okay? So let's come into position. Focus at the tip of the nose. Try to make the sound go through the top of the head and out the forehead. Okay. Here we go. And I'll do it with you.
And inhale, and just hold the right hand in the conch shell and the left hand cupped over the ear and hold. Exhale, and just relax and sit for a few moments. Good. All right. All right, so we're going to end with a song. We're going to end singing A Long Time Sun, as we always do. And then we'll stop and chat for a minute or so after that. Okay, so the words are, may the long-time sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. So I was trying to remember, there are movements that can go with this, and I'm trying to remember how they go. So I'm going to invite you, as we sing, normally we're in prayer pose. If that feels right for you today, you can stay in prayer pose. If you feel you want to be more expressive as you're singing, you can move your hands. So I think it went, I think there was something you can kind of, if you want to be like, may the long time sun shine upon, whatever you want to do. We can, for an example, you could do, may the long time sun shine upon you, or all love surround you, and whatever you want to express. If you want ideas, I'll continue. And the pure light within you, guide your way on, guide your way on, guide your way on. So we'll sing it with Sonatum Car, but I invite you, if you want to stay in prayer pose, if you're feeling more quiet today within yourself, then stay in prayer pose. If you want to openly express with your arms and your body, feel free to let that flow. So, and then we'll end, we'll do it 3 times with her, and then we'll end with a long Sat Nam. All right. And this is just to make it fun. Okay, so her melody is a little different than mine, but here we go. May the long sun shine upon you. Good. All love surround you. And the pure light, I love it, within you, guide your way on, guide your way on. May the long time sun shine upon you. surround you, and the pure light within you. Guide your way on. Guide your way on. May the long-time sun shine upon you. All love. And just let your creativity come out. It's all good. Everyone, I love it. The pure light within you. Guide your way on. Guide your way on. Guide your way Very nice. Satnam, everyone. Good job. Beautiful. Very nice. All right. So let's take a moment. We can unmute ourselves. I invite you to unmute yourself. How are you guys doing? Thank you for joining me. Nice to meet you, Cooper. Nice to have you for coming. It looks comfortable. All right. Cool. Hey, Jim, how are you?